Alright folks, so we may now have another big piece of the puzzle when it comes to this year's upcoming Call of Duty title, Modern Warfare 2. We know we're getting a campaign and we know we're getting a multiplayer. Well, what about that traditional third mode that we always get, like Spec Ops or Zombies? This year's Modern Warfare 2 will bring us, well, stick around and we'll get to that later in the video. First we've got to talk about the rumored reveal dates and maps. Then we're off to the big news. Hey folks, Robman here. Just wanted to say a quick thanks for stopping by the channel. Hit that like and subscribe button and leave that comment down below. It means a lot to the channel. Well, where to begin? Right now, the million-dollar question in the community is when we're going to get the official reveal trailer for Modern Warfare 2 from Infinity Ward. We've heard May 30th, we've heard June 2nd, and we've heard June 9th. And by the way, all these dates are from leakers over on Twitter that have a proven track record of sharing reliable info. You know, I think it's safe to say two things. We can accept a reveal trailer sometime in early to mid-June, and Modern Warfare 2 is probably on an accelerated timetable when compared to Vanguard and Cold War's release schedule. Activision has said Vanguard has not met sales expectations, giving them every reason to fast-track MW2 as much as possible. And with Infinity Ward actually having a full 3-year development cycle with this game, I think it's fair to expect a much cleaner launch with full content than what we saw with Vanguard and especially Cold War. So please, pen a comment. Let me know if you're looking forward to the reveal and what you're hoping to see in COD 2022. Alright folks, just before we get into MW2's third mode, let's talk maps. Specifically, that all too important mini-map up at the top left corner of your screen. Now, I'm in favor of the classic mini-map. When an enemy fires an unsuppressed weapon, they better light up like a Christmas tree on that map. That's the way it's always been, that's the way it always should be. Vanguard changed the try, test, and true formula a bit, requiring a perk to have enemies light up on the map. This took a valuable perk spot, and while my eyes are always glued on that map during multiplayer, I never did buy into that perk. It turned out to be more of a thorn in my side than incentive to use the perk. Well, according to @TheGhostOfHope, the classic Call of Duty minimap is set to return to all of its glory in Modern Warfare 2. That's right, no perk necessary, and our enemies will be lit up for all to see while rocking a suppressor. That's right, no perk necessary, and our enemies will be light up for all to see unless they're rocking that suppressor. Should the franchise return to the classic COD map formula, or does it need a few tweaks to keep that mini-map relevant? Let me know in the comments below. Well, we also got a sneak peek into what kind of flow we can expect from the multiplayer maps. Modern Warfare 2019 was hated for much of its map design, with Piccadilly bearing the brunt of it. Poor map flow and dark corners promoted campers to, well, you know, camp, taking much of the fast-paced goodness right out of the game. Well, again, our good friend @TheGhostOfHope tweeted out that the maps in this year's COD title are going to be along the lines of Modern Warfare 2019's Cheshire Park, Hackney Yard, Gunrunner, Shoot House, Hovek Sawmill, and Candor Hideout. These maps, being of the traditional 3-lane design, is overall good news for the franchise and marks a return to a proven map formula. Well, we'll have to see what they come up with. To be honest, I love Gunrunner. I love Shoot House. I loved Hackney Yard. Hovek Sawmill, Candor Hideout, well, to me they were a little bit of a mixed bag. I could never really get a handle on them. Do you agree? Don't be afraid. Let me know in the comments. Alright folks, so now we've made it to the big enchilada. We know from previous leaks that this third mode of MW2 is an Escape from Tarkov style mode codenamed DMZ. Well, according to, again, the Ghost of Hope over on Twitter, this mode will be launched right alongside the campaign and multiplayer modes in final testing beta mode. That means on day 1, we'll be getting a brand new campaign, a multiplayer experience, and this brand new DMZ experience in beta mode. The tweet said that the general public was needed to play and comment on a mode of this size to ensure that the devs got it right. Now, let's remember, Warzone back in March 2020 was launched as a beta as well, so this is fully in line with past practice over at Infinity Ward and Activision. For those who aren't familiar with Escape from Tarkov, it's a game where a squad must navigate a BR-sized map from one end to the other, having to fend off AI enemies while scavenging for weapons and equipment along the way. The catch? There's always a catch. Anything you scavenge can be lost if you are killed en route. This promotes a more tactical and strategic experience opposite to the typical run-and-gun playstyle the Call of Duty is known for. So what are you expecting from this third mode, and the new MW2 in general? Write me a comment, send me a note. I want to hear from you. So, that pretty much wraps it up for today. Hit up that like and subscribe button if you've enjoyed the video and want more MW2, Warzone, and COD content. With that, it's time for me to sign off, folks. Rob Man out. Cheers.
No sweat.